Hello children, how are you? I am fine. Okay. Today in this video we are going to discuss about animal tissues. Let's start in the session. Animal tissues. So there are different type of animal tissue. What is called tissue? Group of cells that are similar structure and perform common or related function tissues. Tissues are organized in specific proportions and patterns to form organs like lungs, heart, stomach, kidney, ovaries, testes, etc. If two or more organs perform common physical and chemical functions, they are called organ systems. Example: digestive system, respiratory system. Animal tissue. Animal tissues are classified according to size, shape, and functions of the cells. There are four primary basic tissue types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, nerve tissue. Epithelial tissue, that is covering. Connective tissue, support. Muscle tissue, movement. Nerves, control. So first, the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is a sheet of cells that covers the body surface or line the body cavity. It occurs in the body as a covering, as a lining epithelium, and as glandular epithelium. The function of epithelium cells, the function of epithelial tissue include production, absorption, filtration, excretion, secretion, and sensory reception. So the main important epithelial tissue are classified into simple and compound epithelium or stratified epithelium. Simple epithelial tissues is further classified into squamous epithelium, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated, and pseudo-striated. Look at the picture. Squamous epithelium. It is made up of a single thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. They are found in kidney, glomeruli, air sac of lungs, lining of heart, and blood vessels. The main function, like forming a diffusion boundary and filtration sites. Look at the picture. This is cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal is made up of a single layer of tube-like cells. This tissue is commonly found in the kidney tubules, duct and secretory portions of the small glands and surface of the ovary. Its main functions are secretions and absorption. So the example: thyroid gland and salivary glands. Salivary glands secreted in enzymes. Salivary glands secreted in enzymes. So the amylase, these are all enzymes. So the enzymes means the salivary gland present in the mouth. So the salivary gland secrete the enzymes. Enzymes உமிழ்நீர். உமிழ்நீரில் இருக்கக்கூடிய நொதிகள். The salivary glands. So secrete the salivary enzymes, different enzymes. So the best example, inner lining of the thyroid glands and salivary glands. Look at the picture. This is columnar epithelium. Columnar is composed of single layer of tall cells with a round to oval nuclei at the base. It lines the digestive tract from the stomach to the rectum. An example is the inner lining of the intestine. Look at the picture. This is columnar epithelium. It is composed of single layer of tall cells with a round to oval nuclei at the base. It lines the digestive tract from the stomach to the rectum. An example is the inner lining of the intestine. So the best example, inner lining of the intestine. Look at the picture. This is ciliated epithelium. Hair-like structures called cilia. It is the columnar cells bear cilia on their free surfaces. These are ciliated epithelium. The ciliated type propels mucus by ciliary actions, and it lines the small branchioles. An example of ciliated epithelial cells is the inner lining of the windpipe. Look at the picture. This is types of muscles. So the very important. Each muscle is made up of many long cylindrical fibers arranged in parallel arrays. These tissues help in movement. Muscle fiber are composed of numerous fine fibrils. Voluntary muscles help you raise your hand, bend your leg, stand, walk, write, etc. So the voluntary muscle, best example, help you raise your hand, bend your leg, stand, walk, write, etc. at your own will. The muscles on which we have our control are called voluntary muscles. These muscles are connected with bones, hence they are also called skeletal muscles. Involuntary, next one, involuntary muscle. Involuntary line the internal walls of blood vessels and many other organs like intestine and stomach. Can you control the stomach muscle involved in digestion? No. These muscles are not under our control. These muscles involuntary. They appear smooth, hence they are also named smooth muscles. Next one, cardiac muscle are only found in the heart. These muscles work continuously throughout our lifetime. They pump blood throughout the body. These muscles are not under our control. These are involuntary muscles. Cardiac muscles is involuntary muscles. Look at the picture. This is ligament and tendon. So they're very important. So learn tendon and ligament. What is ligament? Ligament is a strong and slightly elastic tissue. It binds a bone to another bone and prevents their dislocation. Joints are held together by ligaments. Tendon. Tendon is a stretchy tissue that attaches muscle to bones. Very important. Muscle to bone. Attaches muscle to bones. It helps in the movement of muscles and bones together. So they're very important. Next, the cartilage. Cartilage, it is found between the bones in joints, between the vertebrae, ends of the ribs, ear and nose. Cartilage reduces friction and acts as a shock absorber. Look at the picture. This is areolar tissue. Areolar tissue is a loose connective tissue that is present between organs. It is the packing tissue. It is areolar connective tissue beneath the skin, acts as support framework for epithelium. Look at the picture. This is adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is similar to areolar tissue in structure and function and located beneath the skin. Adipocytes, commonly called adipose or fat cells. Look at the picture. This is the very important nerves. Nerves are thread-like structure that form an interconnected network throughout our body. They transmit. Nerves are thread-like structures that form an interconnected network throughout our body. They transmit messages between the brain and the body. Nerves are made up of many nerve cells or neurons. Three types of sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerves. So the very important nervous tissue. This tissue conduct messages in our body from the sense organ to the central nervous system. CNS, central nervous system. The unit of the nervous system is neuron. Two branches, dendrites and axon. The impulse message travels down the neuron electrically. No, two neurons are connected between the nerve endings of the neuron and the dendrites of the other. Is a small gap is called synapse. In the synapse is present a neurotransmitter. A chemical conducts the impulse chemically across it. Dendrites of the next neuron. So impulse travels electrochemically down nerve. So the nerve cells are very important. So the axon, the important point is nerve tissue, neuron, dendrites, axon and the synapse. Look at the picture. This is the basic knowledge, the animal tissue. Once again recall the important points. Okay. So the epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, nervous tissue, connective tissue. So the first, the epithelial tissue. What are the types? Squamous, columnar, cuboidal and ciliated. Next, the muscular tissue. So what are the types? Voluntary, involuntary and cardiac muscles. So cardiac muscles present in heart. So the cardiac muscles also involuntary muscles. Next, the nervous tissue, neurons. So the very important nervous tissue, neuron, dendrites, synapse. Next, the connective tissue. So three types: the connective tissue, skeletal and fluid. So these are all very important. So the recall the important parts. Children, take your class work note. Very short question answer. Children, take your class work note. Write fast. Only ink pen use. Don't pencil use. Children, fast write. Children, write fast. Children, did you finish? Did you finish the class work? Yes, finish. Okay. Next one. Children, first. Okay, next one. Children, take your homework note. First write. Children, did you finish? Okay, students. Thank you.